welcome to our channel, and now we have to go to say how many languages we speak.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I filmed with my son. We are a multilingual family and our son speaks 4 different languages. So I wanted to share with you a little bit about that and how that came about. So if you want to keep watching, let's go. Before we get into the video, make sure that you subscribe, hit the like button and turn on the notification.
Hi guys, welcome to our video channel.
Today
we're gonna sing more airplane songs.
Okay.
Airplane, airplane, you're flying everywhere, where? Pretty airplane.
Can you now tell them how many languages do you speak?
No.
Because that's what today's video is about. You speak Norwegian. Your first language, what is your first language?
Armenian.
And then?
Very strong. I'm very strong.
Yeah, you're strong.
English.
Mm-hmm.
Spanish.
Mm-hmm. Norwegian. And then a little bit
Russian.
Yeah. And
bye.
no.
Hi guys, welcome to our channel, and now we are gonna go to sing. No. Hi guys, do you wanna sing Hi my Kids Club, do you wanna sing a song with me? Great. Hi. Now we're gonna sing it.
You want to try to say something in each language? Okay, what do you want to say? For example, how are you? Or hi, how are you? That was Russian, no?
Yes, Samalyut.
Samalyut, And then...
And... Hola, ¿cómo estás? And...
That was Spanish?
Yes.
And then in Armenian, how do you say hi? How are you?
I said it.
No, you said it in Russian.
Hola. But you have
to tell them what language you speak, because they don't know the languages. He's going to decide how we do this video, and he want to say some words in the different languages.
And now that she is gonna say what I'm gonna say.
Okay.
Hi guys. Now I'm gonna sing the airplane song. Airplane song.
Okay, so our son, he speaks 4 languages.
Yeah.
And those languages are Norwegian, Armenian, English, and Spanish.
Yeah.
Yeah. But how did you learn to speak all those languages?
I don't know.
You don't know? But I remember how you learned all those languages because
my auntie learned my Russian.
Your aunt taught you Russian.
Yes.
Oh, a little bit, yeah. And his dad's family is Armenian, and they all live here in Spain, very close to us. So he's very close to my husband's family.
Yeah.
And I'm Norwegian, and I taught you Norwegian because I only speak Norwegian with him. We started out, me and Leo, speaking English to each other, so we just continue with that when we decided to stay together.
Speak English.
Yeah.
And
so
stay together and my little
So she's there right now.
Yes.
But we started to speak English and we never transitioned into speaking Spanish together, even though I'm speaking Spanish now as well. So that's one of the reasons why Hike speaks English so well, because he's heard us speaking English from he was a baby.
Look, do you know what I'm speaking? No,
What you were eating.
What I'm eating? I'm eating popcorn.
I think they know. Do you like speaking 4 languages?
Yes, a little bit.
Why do you like speaking so many languages?
I don't know.
Because you can talk to your family, you can have secrets from mommy in Armenian, no?
Yes.
Do you want to say something in the different languages?
No.
No? If I ask you, for example, how are you?
I'm good.
I know. Do you want to say how are you in Armenian?
Bare vanses du.
Bare vanses du. Var det bra?
Yeah.
Was it good? And then if you want to teach someone to say hi, how are you in Spanish, what would you say?
Popcorn. Hello.
How
How are you? Как дела? Хорошо. Vanses. Lavem.
We are Norwegian. I'm Norwegian. He is Armenian. And we live in Spain and we speak English together. I came to Spain to study and I met him. That's a story for another day. I thought he was English when we first met because he spoke so well English. We were introduced in English and we of course never thought like when we met each other that we were going to become a couple or anything like that. So we just continued talking English to each other. I now speak Spanish. It's not natural for us to have a conversation in Spanish in our house. I wanted to just share some tips with you guys if you live in a different country or you just want to teach your kid another language. How we did it was very uncomplicated. It's not a difficult process. Like I have been talking Norwegian to my son just like naturally. That's the only thing I've been speaking to him. And I speak English with Leo. In our house we have like a mix of English and Spanish and Norwegian. And my husband, when he talks directly to my son, he speaks mostly in Armenian. Some days my son just want to talk Spanish, so we try to talk Spanish. But because now we know that he knows all the languages fluently, so we kind of let him choose. And he was small, like when he was a baby. Of course, we thought like we had to teach him actively. But we have just been talking and we have been putting on films and series that he likes and YouTube and stuff in English. And then when he entered kindergarten, he was almost 2 years old. He wasn't really introduced to anything Spanish before that, so he had only heard Norwegian and English and Armenian. And he already spoke like different words in the different languages. And when he entered kindergarten, I was a bit scared that he would learn slow because he had so many languages to concentrate about. But he actually took it so well, and yeah, I was so impressed. Like I thought he would learn to speak slower in general. Like from the start, we talked about it a lot before he was born. Do you think that he will start to speak slower than other children? And because that's what you heard like before. I read a lot about it during my pregnancy also. He started to talk the same time as other kids, and we were amazed to see like how quickly he switched between the different languages. And yeah, it's just been like we like overcomplicated it in our minds beforehand, but the reality was very uncomplicated. So I would just say to anyone in the same situation that let him to be with, or let the child, if it's a him or her, let them to be with the people that speak the language you want them to learn. So we actually have let our children be with my partner's parents a lot. Of course, they want to watch them, but they speak only Armenian to my children so that they will learn. It's so important to speak your native tongue. And even though Haik is born in Spain, our native tongues are Norwegian and Armenian. So it's just been a gift for him to be able to communicate with family in Armenia and family in Norwegian. And of course, he's much closer with my parents because he knows how to speak Norwegian. So there is no language barrier when they meet. They just communicate like normal. And I think that helps, like, because when we enter my parents' house, when we are on a vacation, it's just like he's coming home. He just run into their arms and he's just has no problem, even though maybe it's been 6 months or a year since we've been there. He just goes there and he knows them and he feels like he knows them on a different level. So that's why I feel that it's important with the languages, because it just connects the families so much better. Now we have a daughter as well. I don't know how it's gonna be with kindergarten and stuff. She's gonna enter kindergarten probably in the fall when they open again, or we haven't really planned that. We will see how like the world is at that point. We haven't decided anything. We are gonna do the same thing with her basically. I'm gonna speak Norwegian to her, my husband will speak Armenian, his family will speak Armenian, my family are speaking Norwegian to my kids, and they also have a different dialect. So that's the plan with the kids, and it's been working out great. It's just good that people can speak a lot of languages. I now speak 3 languages: Spanish, English, and Norwegian. My husband speaks Spanish, English, Armenian, Russian, Polish, and also a little bit of Norwegian, of course. So I hope that my kids will at least keep those 4 languages. So it seems like it's not going to be a problem at all. All children are smart. You just have to expose them to the different languages and they will learn. So it's not complicated. And if you are pregnant, or if you are thinking about these things and I want to raise my kid in my native country because I want them to learn, it's not a problem to teach them another language in a different country. You just have to be consistent and talk to them always in your language and they will learn. I'm so happy that we have actually managed without any trouble to teach him 4 languages. I'm very proud of that, and even though we haven't done a big job, I'm happy we did it, and we're gonna do it with our second kid, and it's not really a challenge at all. You just have to do it. So that's how our son learned 4 languages. He didn't want to talk any of the languages on video today. He was embarrassed or something. So I tried to make him to say some sentences in the different languages, but he didn't want to do that. So maybe we can do a video later where he actually talks a little bit and he can show some of the skills he has, but I think he was a little bit embarrassed today. So make sure you subscribe and that you turn on the notifications for more videos like that, and I hope you enjoyed today's video. I certainly did, having him in my video. He's always he has a very funny personality, so I always enjoy hanging out with him, of course. So thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.